We're gonna do the hardest nightmare dungeon in the game, 100, with a white weapon. So this is to simulate the HP increase in the Abattoir of Zir. And this is like 12 item power, so we're rocking like 200 attack power instead of 4,000, instead of 30. This one is 33 to 49 instead of 3,600 to 54. So it's like more than 100 times the nerf. Basically the monsters will have 100 times the HP that they have in Nightmare Dungeon 100. And I also have a defensive setup here with, we have 10k base and we get like another 66. So we have like 15, 16k armor almost. And I'm like still debating if we're playing Tibots or the Toughness Pants. And we'll see whatever is needed. We're definitely gonna have both of them. Yeah, you can see here, we can still kind of like two-shot these guys, even in 100 with our white weapon here on Hoda, bludgeoning. The other weapons don't do anything. Oh yeah, this still works. And this is like more like to test resource and to test how the fights go. So here we fight like a big elite pack. Or we fight Butcher. Probably this guy we won't kill with this weapon. But I mean, it's a good toughness test at least. Having the health pot on level 1. The elites are definitely going down, but this guy, we can't even break his shield. Oh wait, he gets enraged. Look at this guy. He's pretty big. What the fuck? Okay, we gotta kill his friend. It's fine. This guy, I don't think he's gonna live. Look how big he is. Oh, he's taking damage now. And they're also big. This guy's pretty big, huh? For my white weapon. Fresh meat. I think he's gonna leave us be. Okay, his friend is dead. This is like what I could imagine the raid boss in the Abattoir of Zir. Are we gonna fight him, guys? Pretty sure we could kill him. And he can't kill us. At least not at this damage ranged. But it's gonna take too long for the purpose of this demonstration. Yeah. The Abattoir. Go back to the small weapon though. Well, yeah, that would be a fun fight, I think, to have. But yeah, but this is nothing to do with the objective of the dungeon. We're gonna go back to our white weapon. We're gonna actually do the dungeon. I don't think he would have followed me. He was smacked. Oh, that is like 100 times the damage, yes. But yeah, let's focus on the objective of the dungeon. Look, even these guys, man, I can like two-shot in the hardest dungeon right now. And if it overpowers at least. Okay, we're fighting triple elite. And we have Avenger. Man, but that would be cool, like having the Butcher, like a raid boss there or something. And I have a lot of, like, I'm running like injured damage reduction on boots and pants. So I have like a lot of injured damage. And we're not gonna take this artillery strike because that would be cheating. Okay, here we make a big pull. Notice like we're super tanky, like. I just made this build to be like Giga Tank. And this is like the Abattoir of Zir push. Obviously we don't have the new gem right now even, right? So we are simulating 100 times the HP and we don't have the new gem. The new gem might give us like damage times 10 or something, or at least close to that. Okay, here's the objective, let's see. So you're gonna like start making it vulnerable, and then you're gonna start smashing. See, like 3, 4, 5 hits. It's hitting for like 800k, man, with my white weapon. This one. It hits for, actually for 1000 damage. 1000 hammer damage. That's the hammer, dude. I mean, this is actually like, I could do this dungeon super fast. Look, I can do this like, if I just like skip for the objectives, like this wouldn't even be a challenge right now. But then again, they might have like 10 times the damage, but even if they do, I have like quadruple health when I'm injured right now. So I'm not even sure if it would be an issue. But yeah, here we do the dungeon, boom. And that butcher boss, if we like fought him for another 3 minutes, we could have killed him. And yeah, we're back to one-shotting everything. So that's basically been 12 item power weapon in Nightmare Dungeon 100, and we cleared it like pretty easy. I mean, we killed that butcher with the high weapon, but that didn't matter. Like, we could tank him, it just would have just been a matter of time until we killed it. Actually, it took him down to like 85% or something. 200 attack power. Yes. We're gonna do the hardest dungeon in the game. If I switch it, we have 15k armor. Yeah, we're doing it. Also Giga Tanky. 200 attack power bar. Fucking go, dude. White hammer. This is like Abattoir of Zir simulation. I would assume it would take a lot more damage. That's the assumption. Here's that kind of smashing. I mean, maybe I can't just stand in here. We have all the attack power, boys. 200 attack power. We're so strong. We bop, we smash. Man, we're hitting for 1 million. Oh, running us. Wait, there's damage reduction, guys, now. Let's take care of these. The other guy's dead. Okay, they're not making it super easy. He's dead. Okay, we have a big pull here. 15k, but we gotta hit this guy. The thing is, we're not getting like really many monsters kills. I mean, Time at Will might be the play. Right. There's like a big ancient dude here as well. What the fuck? Ignore, it's fine. And the boss fight's gonna be interesting, guys, with a white weapon. I mean, if we equip our, like, big mace, like, it's gonna give us... It actually took some damage. It's gonna give us 4k more, like, 4k instead of 12 item power. So this one has 30 damage. That's all fine. Oh my god, this is many elites we gotta kill. Alright, boys, we keep smashing, yes? This is a 100 billion HP simulation. Oh yeah, these guys can't kill me. I have like crazy injured damage reduction as well. If I need. But yeah, I think a Tybot's Will switch here. Let's try it. So we switch to Tybot's Will for resources. Man, the damage is like much higher with Tybot's Will. Look, maybe we stay like this. I don't think we need to beat that defense yet. Okay, the other setup has 15k armor for us. I think we're gonna go for a challenge here and fight like 10 packs at once with Tybot's Will. See if that's going. We're definitely smashing here. With our crazy 800 attack power now. Borg. And people always ask me, how do I reach 200, 300,000 attack power? Like, my answer is always, you don't need it. And this is just proof. We're doing the hardest dungeon, boys. Okay, I don't know how we're gonna kill the boss. We'll see. I think the boss fight is gonna be... We need Bane of the Stricken. Yes. Oh, fuck. I need to go here. And look at the cooldown resets on our targets well now. And we're not even getting into injured territory. We're not taking the shrine there either. This doesn't say much. It says... I mean, like, we are literally nerfed our damage by, what is it, like... 4,000 something, and now we have 30. It's like damage divided by 100. And we're also simulating the boss. Which is gonna be a simulation of having like... no, a couple hundreds of billions of HP. Well... oh, we can do the math after. I think stagger, like if this guy has like 100 billion HP, I think stagger is gonna be really important. But the setup is good. Maybe lose type at will more often. Yeah, we'll probably want to be staggering the bosses. It's gonna take a bit. I mean, this is like a 3-minute fight or something. Maybe 4 minutes. Yeah, but you gotta keep in mind, guys, we have like 30 damage weapon instead of 4k. But it's actually just simulating like 100 times the HP of a normal. A bit more, like 100 something, right? And actually the ring I'm testing this with is like pretty bad. Focus on doing best DPS I can with Tyrants. How's my berserking uptime? I can barely tell. Thanks for the support. Probably I don't want to like smash all the time. Okay, but this boss can't kill me. He can even, if he does like 5 times more damage, I don't think he still kills me. If he does 10 times more damage, I think it's gonna be a good fight. But it's 100 times HP. But yeah, I mean we would beat this guy, yes? Like for sure. Okay, so the boss fight is probably gonna be a bit of an issue. Boom. Okay. But this kind of works. That's a good simulation. So yeah, this is the setup. So obviously, like, I would have the real weapon. And then I'm like kind of debating which of these pants I'm gonna wear, because this one is gonna give me like 10k armor buffed. Obviously with this it's gonna give me like 30k. But there's like Type's Will, which is the offensive route, 40 damage and also crazy resources. Or you go here more, 40% more injured with another 42% injured here on our boots. And the resilience combination is gonna give us a lot. And then we also have the healing. But that's why we also never go down in toughness. I'm hitting all these monsters. We're rocking 15.3k armor right now. And that is, they're not gonna deal like any damage to us pretty much. Like on this tier at least. Like if the damage intake is like 10 times as high, I could see it being like somewhat of an issue. But we'll see. Like this basically times 100 health And like I think 10 times the damage would be fine, like especially with our like 30k life pool. We could get it even higher if we need to. Just like preparing with some more defensive options. But yeah, I think it's a good simulation to just kind of see the fight. Like when you have everything grouped and they don't die in like one smash, right? It actually like takes some time. Like if I would just hit this guy, like he would just boom die with this weapon, right? But with this weapon, it's gonna like take a couple smashes. So they're waiting for like a couple 100,000 and the other one is hitting for a couple 100 million. So I think it's at least like some good tests. So this is kind of the setup. And if I'm taking off the white weapon, we have Harlequin's Crest, obviously crazy toughness. We have a big quadruple defensive chest. And I like to actually have, if I play close in temerity, like, cause this is the setup I'm gonna try first. Cause if we can get away with playing Tybert's Will, we get 20 close damage and I have 20 range damage reduction here. That one goes together very well. And then we have the Restless Warrior's Gauntlet here. This one basically in a long fight, it just keeps our berserking up by getting lucky hits. We have lucky hit chance here as well. Attack speed, crit, Hammer of the Ancients, really good stuff. Quadruple Disobedience. Then we have the boots with Unstoppable. There's also another boot I actually have in my stash. I'll show you real quick. Because we might not need the movement speed. It really depends on how Abattoir your Seer is going to be in the end. In terms of like the speed that you need. Because there's probably going to be a timer like Greater Rifts in D3. But there's a chance we're going to play boots like this. This is like triple res boots with injured, no movement speed. So this could maybe replace the boots I'm playing right now to fix my res a bit better. Because right now I do have the wrong implicit on my ring. If I'm playing with the right implicit, my res is going to look like this. So it's almost max everywhere, and like we prefer injured over the max res. Like again, with triple res boots, like these you're going to get max res, but you're going to miss movement speed. So I kind of need one ring with poison damage, and if you want you can get another 5 fire res in here, or another like all res up here. It really depends, like these 5 fire res we could pick, because that's a pretty important res. Again, that's basically how we get res, like double res on boots, big all res on Lord Talisman, and then we have War has fire res and poison, and this one has like double shadow res, which if I get poison res as an implicit here, I would basically be capped if I spend like one more Paragon point in fire res. Like I can definitely res cap here, just need to find a new ring. And yeah, we are also playing the Relenting Fury here, I think, in most cases. Especially against the boss, this one is really good. If they don't lock us in switching gear, you definitely want to gear switch on the bosses to min-max. Because you saw the boss fight earlier, or I'm gonna like show it at the end here, where we were fighting the boss. It works, it takes long. I think the boss fight, if it has times 100 more HP, which is I guess realistic, it's gonna be very hard to kill the boss. Single target, super single target. Because he's probably gonna have like a couple hundred of billion HP. And that's not that easy to kill. But we'll see, it's gonna take like a bit. So I think the boss fight's gonna be like 2-3 minutes without Bane of the Stricken or something like from D3. You don't have that mechanic. Yeah, we'll see. Then we are playing all the Uber Uniques here. Grandfather Doombringer for like some crazy toughness overall. Playing the Quake. This is what is just needed. We're not playing Edgemaster right now. You can also put, and this is what I'm debating right now, you can put Edgemaster on the gloves and then put the lucky hit on the boots if you don't want the movement speed. I really like to have the movement speed, but maybe it's not needed for Zir. We'll see. If it's more speed focused or if it's more, you know, like you need to survive, you need to be tanky, you need to deal damage, because then we can get another 1.2 multiplier in damage. We'll see about that, right, in the end. Then we have the Ring of Red Furor. This one obviously gives us some amazing stuff. Guaranteed crits on every 2 hits. And we have the Lord Talisman. That gives us double damage. This is the stats here, like we're rocking this. Bludgeoning, we have 2.3 overpower again, because we have double sword now. We get a lot more crit damage. Not that much crit chance currently. It depends like really which ring I play. Like with this one, I think you want to have crit chance on ring. Like 45 I think is a good number. And then, yeah, this is like the rest of the stats basically. 12k, 11k armor, 30k attack power. We're rocking Blood Boil, Metamorphosis. This is very important to keep at level 1 for the synergy with Tybet's Will, shall you play it. But it's just good overall to have it on level 1. Undying, because this is like a low life, or this will be like a low life build, because we're gonna have like 80% damage reduction while injured, plus another 40% damage reduction while like low life, and at low life we also get crazy healing. So as long as we don't get one shot, we have insane sustain with Undying, plus resilience, plus the injured stuff that we, for example, have on the boots. That's kind of the idea. We're playing Sword right now. You can play Axe or Sword. Axe is just guaranteeing, Sword is just guaranteeing you to get bleed, so you can keep up your disobedience, right? But yeah, it has remained to be seen if we need the disobedience stacks. Else, it's just very easy. You just switch to Axe and you get the 1.15 damage multiplier. So it really depends on what you're looking for. And then Paragon tree, like we did a bit of experimenting. So what I definitely expect that you can't do. Actually, let's go over skills first. Hold that thought. So skills, we just went pretty defensively here. Like all the defense stuff, Hoda, Warcry, Iron Skin. We have movement speed still. Obviously, you can get rid of this and get it here. It's also very nice synergy for your party. You can have even more toughness, 12% more. Berserking support, close, counter offensive. Here you can also go defense if you want. We have brute force, wallop. You can also go with stuns if you want to like stun. And Hoda has really good lucky hit. We rock 57 lucky hit, and we have decent attack speed. So basically every 4th hammer with this would be a stun for 3 seconds, which is pretty long. So concussion might see some play as well. Then we have Unbridled Rage with the Berserk. So what I was saying is you need a new source of Fortify, because I don't think we can reliably proc Fortify with our kills. I don't know, where is it at? This one here. When you kill an enemy, you Fortify. I don't think this is gonna work. So we probably want another source. Oh, the music a bit. We probably want another source of Fortify. And what I did is I took Warbringer. I used this before, and it has a really good synergy because we spend so much Fury. And obviously this is right now without the damage multiplier glyph. So you probably get rid of this board and populate the new blood multiplier glyph. I'll put a planner in the description as well. But this is basically the board right now. We went here like into Fire Rest because we have to pick up Warbringer. And on the way there, you can just like with 3 nodes, you can pick up like four nodes. You can pick up like 40 Fire Rest, and you can pick up 4% maximum life, 6% maximum life, which is really good. Like with 3 nodes, it helps you a lot if you don't have Fire Rest on your boots, and gives you the max Fire Rest that you need if you are playing the Ring of Furor. And there's also, in the starter board here, is also Cold Rest. If you need that, like for like 6-7 Paragon points, you can pick up another 40 Cold Rest. Because I definitely think having the injured damage reduction, it's 43% if you have a max roll, is better than having another rest roll there. Because you just, basically you spend 6, or in this case 3-4 Paragon points to just get the rest, and get 42% or 43% damage reduction when you're below 35% HP. Sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, then we are rocking Crusher, Ira, Dominate. Again, this one you might probably drop here when the new glyph is coming. Marshall here with the Tenacity defense, Homebreaker, Warbringer, Fire Resistance, Wrath. Again here for the resource. I'll probably try cover runs without it as well, because we might need to drop another glyph. And Blood Rage, of course. But yeah, very defense-oriented setup, like high armor, like 15k plus armor. Very good damage, even with my small weapon here. So yeah, we'll see. I'll show you some more footage, guys, and I think it's the best simulation that we have so far. Maybe we'll get 4 players in and do it again. We'll see. Hope you enjoyed this overview. Take care. Living Steel. You got 10 out of 1 chest. Okay, wait. We must conduct an experiment. Yes. But is it true, guys? Do you get more steel now? If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.